Something so many of us do without giving it a second thought. Need a ride? Open an app. When a car shows up, hop in.
People my age were just getting into cars at college. We were just getting into cars like, oh, you're taking us from here to the bar to a party. No questions asked. Everyone would just get in.
Samantha Josephson thinks that black Chevy is her Uber ride. It was the last time she was seen alive. Police say the driver.
Our generation is very trusting, and we are hopeful that everyone is going to be honest and do the right thing, when in reality, that's not the case.
A bright future, everyone has amazing things to hear and say about her, and she's gone.
The What's My Name Foundation was started in the memory of my daughter who was kidnapped and murdered, getting into a car that was impersonating an Uber. Our goal is to have this never happen to anyone again.
Sammy went out with her friends, called for a ride share, and according to the video that we all saw, she went up to one car, and that car had circled around a couple times, so you could see that they were looking for a victim. She got into the car, and no one saw her after that.
Once you're in the car, it's too late. And with Samantha, the back door locks were locked, and she absolutely had no chance of getting out.
She didn't show up for work, she didn't come home. And around in the afternoon, it was a Friday, her boyfriend called me and said, you know, we can't find her, she's missing.
And it was 1:39 a.m. Mercy texted me and she was like, they found her. And it was just the worst thing ever. My best friend, who I talked to every day, wasn't there anymore. The worst that you could think could happen happened.
Uber did a study in 2016 and 2017. There were over 6,000 incidents that were reported. How many were not reported? In that 2-year period, there were 19 deaths.
After it happened, and speaking with a lot of the kids, they told us that they automatically went to the car and just said, oh, are you here for Sammy? And the driver would say yes, and they would get in. So we wanted to help switch the statement so that you can make sure that it was the correct vehicle.
If we can have everybody just slow down and actually take 1 or 2 of these steps of the SAMMY acronym, of asking what's my name before getting into the car, to match the license plate, we've done our job. And that was the purpose of using the SAMMY acronym, of taking that and bringing it to the parents, bringing it to college kids, bringing it to high school kids, to start educating, to start really slowing down and taking those extra steps to be safe. What we're also doing is, on the federal side, of creating a federal law and the legislation. These companies, Uber and Lyft, and these other 20 companies that are out there, using this confirmation before you get into your car technology, that is the game changer. And that's what's going to save lives. That's what's going to save from sexual assaults. That's what's going to help dramatically.
I never thought that this would have happened. Like, this is something that you hear about on the news. I never thought it would have affected me. One mistake, one less than correct choice totally can change your entire life and everyone's life that you know. I think that Sammy would have wanted us to learn from her. She is someone who really enjoyed life and enjoyed living, but she wouldn't want this to happen to somebody else.
The best thing that could have come out of this is that everyone I know now, it's taken a huge step. Everyone checks. The PIN verification on Uber is great. And people who are close to me, I know, would never get into an Uber anymore the same way they used to.
I took ride shares all the time, and I still do a lot of the time, but now I'm just more conscious and very set on the fact that you have to check the license plate.